So it's goodbye dollar, hello IMF. BRIC countries are considering dumping the U.S. currency for International Monetary Fund bonds. Russia was the latest. It announced yesterday it may move $10 billion from U.S. treasuries, and that, of course, sent ripples through the bond market. So for more, let's head over now to Moscow, where our own Ellen Pinchuk is standing by. Ellen.
Good morning to you, Scarlett. And Russian foreign currency reserves data came out today, and they're up over $8 billion for the week ending June 5th, and now totaling nearly $410 billion, third largest in the world. Russia currently keeps nearly a third of that in U.S. bonds, with $140 billion worth. That may be about to change. The announcement yesterday from the Russian Central Bank that some of the money could be moved to IMF bonds sent yields on treasuries up, with a 10-year note at its highest level since October. What does this mean? Well, according to Goldman Sachs, the so-called BRIC countries are saying now they're part of the big leagues. Francis Beddington of Inspiro Asset Management disagrees, seeing it differently, saying the larger picture is that people are worried there are too many treasuries, and no one is even making a pretense of getting the fiscal deficit under control. Now, IMF bonds are denominated in the fund's basket of dollars, euros, yen, and pounds, known as special drawing rights. Russia and Brazil joined China, which has already announced plans to buy $50 billion in IMF bonds. India also expected to follow. Leaders of the BRIC countries representing the world's major emerging markets will be meeting next week in the Russian city of Yekaterinburg. The idea of an alternate reserve currency expected to be high on the agenda.
Well, it might be high on the agenda, Ellen, but how realistic is this idea of an alternate reserve currency?
Well, we just heard today from Nouriel Roubini, the economics professor who predicted the crisis. He's speaking in Athens and saying that the role of the U.S. dollar as a reserve currency may slide over time, and that we may well see complementary reserve currencies emerge initially, not as competition to the dollar. He added it will not be happening overnight. Back to you now, Scarlett.
Ellen Pinchuk in Moscow.